Hello everybody, welcome back to my page. I'm Laura with Chocolate to Chocolate Designs. Say hello when you jump on. Hit that heart button for me to let me know that you are here. You guys, we have a big event going on next weekend, our Watts of Love fundraiser. And I'm going to be making another piece for that tonight. And I have put my heart and soul and a lot of thought into what I want to do tonight for this project. So I hope you guys will all stick around with me and really check this out, okay? So in just a second, I'm going to give you a keyword to type in. Once you type in that keyword, you're going to get a list of supplies for all, or at least most of, if not all, I think I got it all, of the supplies that I'm using to make this project tonight. Come on, Facebook, load it up here. If you see a red live button right up here, then you are watching live. If you don't see that button up there, then that means you're catching the replay. So put exclamation point replay in the comments just to let me know you've watched the video. All right, let's turn that part off. And we're going to come back over here. And I can say hello to all my friends once I reload my page. Oh, you guys, this is going to be fun. This is going to be absolutely beautiful. I'm super, super excited for this, okay? All right, let me see here. Hello to all my friends. How many comments do we have? Holy cow. Oh my gosh. Hello, Leanna, Melinda. Hi, Rhea and Daddy and Ann. Hello, Florine. Hello, Mary. Hello, Carol and Florine. I said that already. Hello, Lisa Marie. Hello, Kelly. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Darlene. Hello, Edwina. Hi, Pam. Hi, Carol. You are going to the Watts of Love event. You mean you're going to be there on Friday for the watching the live event to do for the auction? Yay! I'm so excited. Hi, Debbie. Hello, Donna. Hi, Wanda. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Linda and Kathy. I did have a good day. Hey, Ruth. Hello, Donna. Hello. Oh, Dale went to sleep. Oh, that's okay. He probably needs to sleep. Hello, Melissa. All right, you guys. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Dale. He's here. Carol, he's not sleeping. Hi, Jackie. All right, you guys, we got a bunch of more comments. I'm going to go ahead and scroll down to the bottom. If I did not say your name, Tina, then I do apologize. And I do welcome you to my page and all of that. You guys are amazing, and I so appreciate you all being here with me. Could I please get prayers? Prayers for Tracy, you guys. Oh, my gosh. Her aunt passed away last night, 1 hour before she would have turned 89 years old. Oh, my goodness. So hello to all my friends who are jumping on right now. Prayers for all who need it. You guys, B is the keyword. Did I say that yet? B. Hi, Stephanie Snyder from East Texas. How are you doing? You guys, everybody else that's in here, where are you from? Let me know in the comments where you guys are watching from. I'd love to see like all 50 states tonight. If we can get all 50 states, that would be awesome. So if you're watching and you don't see your state, go in there. Make sure that you comment it so we can see your state come through. Okay, you guys, so here's what we're doing. I know that this is a Watts of Love event that we're going to be doing, but that doesn't mean that your surface has to be like super expensive in order to do something for a fundraiser event, okay? It's really about what you do with it. I have big plans for this baby. So right here, you guys, we're actually starting with this right here. This is a cork board. It's even got the pins to go with it from the Dollar Tree. Okay, it's cork board from the Dollar Tree. That's all it is. It's from Jot. $1.25 for the surface. We're going to turn this into something that people are going to want to spend so much money on for a good cause. Tina's from Texas. Maybe you guys might find some friends who are close to you if you tell us where you're all from. Watching from North Carolina but live in Wisconsin. Y'all, I'm from Michigan if you guys are new to my page and didn't know that yet. Okay, I want to make sure my hanger is at the top. From maybe Michigan, Connie. From Minnesota. Hi, Christine. All right, you guys, so we're going to start off by actually painting this whole board here tonight with some of this new chalk paint that I got when I was at Joann's. Kathy from Illinois. This one right here is called Bavarian, and I'm hoping that this is going to be yellow enough for what I'm going for. But I think either way, it's going to look absolutely stunning, okay? Hi, Mary Jo. Hello to all my friends. And I do remember last night, I had a heck of a time opening up that other jar. Why do they kind of make them so difficult? Why? Seriously, why? Why do they have to put, like, there's a layer of plastic, there's a layer of cardboard, there's a layer of paper. Like, just, it doesn't need all of that. From Kansas, from Arizona, from Idaho. We're just going to cut this baby off of here. Ohio. I'm seeing a bunch of states in here, y'all. Whole bunch of states. Whoa, that fell in. Oh my gosh, because now there's a piece of foil and then another piece of plastic. Oh my gosh. Is that really necessary? Kentucky, North South Dakota. Lots of friends in here tonight. West Virginia, our east of Cleveland, Ohio, upstate New York. Got a bottle of Sea Haze in that brand today at Hobby Lobby. Your Joann's had poop left. If they have it at Hobby Lobby, I might get some there too. Okay, you guys, I got that all over my fingers when I was trying to open that up. And all over my knife. Keep your utensils clean and they'll stay longer. And we need that anyway because I'm a messy crafter. Hello, everybody. Hi, Ellen. All right, here we go, you guys. Oh, I got water on it. Not that wet rag. We're going to go ahead and we're going to use my favorite brushes again. These are stippling brushes or stenciling brushes from Walmart. They are my faves. My two smaller ones are out there by the sink, still drying from last night, but let's do this up, okay? We're going to paint this all the way around with this Bavarian color. And we're going to just try it out and see how it goes. From Pittsburgh. That color is going to be beautiful. Oh my word. I wasn't even expecting it to be this pretty. I really, really wasn't. Hi, Shelly. Hey, girl. Hey. Hi, Barb from Pennsylvania. Y'all, I really was not expecting this to be this pretty. I think this is going to be perfect. I wanted a yellow, but I wanted a light, very springy yellow. It's called Bavarian. And look, honestly, it looks like Bavarian cream. It really does. It's like, where do I put my fingers, right? And I don't even mind if this doesn't get full coverage. We just want it to be mostly colored. Hi, Jennifer from Colorado. Hi, Roxanne. And this, because it's cork, it will start to absorb that paint. And so you're going to see more of that cork kind of come through as the paint starts to dry. Hi, Diane. How are you doing? How many more sides I got? 2? Seriously? Who knew there were that many sides? It is not Waverly. This is from Folk Art. And it's called Bavarian. I got this stuff at Joann when I was there the other day. Now you want a Bavarian cream donut? It does, though. It looks just like Bavarian cream. When I lay it down, you guys will see it a little bit better. All right, here we go. Where's my top? That's the top. Slash it down just like that, and then we can paint the top of it. But look at how gorgeous that color is. It's not cream. It has just enough of a yellow tint to it, and I just love it. California from Vermont. Hi, Ro. I think this is going to be really, really beautiful. Y'all be prepared to hang out with me again tonight because we are going to go with some detail on these. All the stuff that I'm making for Lots of Love is going to be, it's going to be some showstoppers. Nearest one's 45 minutes away. Oh no. I'm probably going to have to go back into mine like 3 or 4 more times before they completely close because it's like a mile away or so. And I feel like I'll regret it if I don't go back in there a couple more times. From Buffalo, New York. Did you get all that water too where you're at, Michelle? Like a ton of rain that came through. Oh, that was a hair from my brush. Thank you. Isn't that beautiful? Very, very spring color. Very spring looking. These brushes make it really, really easy to get it in there and have minimal brush strokes, in my opinion, compared to the other brushes that I've used in the past. You have a Michaels and a Hobby Lobby. I have those too. I live in like, y'all, for being a crafter for a living, I honestly live in the best area possible with, I mean, every craft store you can imagine within just a couple of miles from my house, I think. Well, not every craft, the big ones anyway. All the big ones are very, very close. Oh, now I'm at that part where I don't want to touch it. This is where you leave your fingerprints part. All right, couple more long strokes on this just to make sure that I've got this nice and covered and even. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Loving that Bavarian color from Oregon. Oh, do I want to put that in there yet? Yeah, I think I do. I think I'm ready. I just got to figure it out. The word is bee. I went to Joann's in Tyler, Texas yesterday. They're on the one of the locations that is receiving the leftover. And that's what mine is too. Receiving the leftover products from stores that have closed already. They had a lot of yarn material and crafting. And mine is the same thing. Joann, this is actually a cork board surface from the Dollar Tree. From the Dollar Tree. And we're going to turn this into a stunning, stunning piece that everybody that is at the auction on Friday next week is going to want to bid on, because I've got big ideas and big plans for this one, and there's no holding back tonight. When I am creating something that I know is specifically for a good cause, I don't hold back, and I have big, big, big ideas. So this is going to be a good one. Your Dollar Tree stores may get it next year. You can see that that cork is kind of soaking in that color. That's just fine. Because I don't want this to feel like it's rock hard because it's got so much paint in it. And we're doing bee themed, so. All right, I want to make sure this is good and covered. All right, you guys, next up, what we're going to do, y'all, let me turn on my glue gun. I'm going to need that tonight. Get this nice and... Now, even though I painted this is a cork board surface, so we're not going to wax this in between layers. The cork is going to soak up all of that paint that I just put on there. Dollar Tree. You guys, if you need to know where I got anything, please type in the keyword and then check your messenger, because all of that information is in there. I usually put like corkboard from Dollar Tree and tell you guys where all the stuff is at, okay? All right, here we go, you guys. What am I doing next? Next, we're going to do the bee, okay? So this is the transfer that we're using. It is called, what is it called? It's called Honeybee. It's called Honeybee. Of course it's called Honeybee. It looks just like a honeybee. Joann, next week on Friday, and they haven't even started advertising this yet, but next week on Friday on the Chalk Couture main page, I'm hoping I'm supposed to be telling people about it. I don't see why not, because nobody in the world's going to know about it if we don't start talking about it. On the Chalk Couture main page next Friday night, there is going to be a auction going on, and it is going to be it's going to be a fundraiser for Watts of Love. And so myself and I believe 12 other designers are all going to be in Benton Harbor, Michigan. And we're going to be going live from the Chalk Couture page and doing an auction. And then on Saturday, we're going to have more stuff going on with games and prizes. And we have a goal. You guys, we have a goal to raise $25,000 over those 2 days for Watts of Love. It was advertised today. Okay, good. I didn't see that, Carol. I didn't see that. So I've been busy trying to get prizes and stuff ready and games and all that kind of stuff, y'all. All right, we're going to give this a really good fuzz. No, we're not. We're going to give this a moderate fuzz, you guys, because this is cork. Very, very, very porous. It doesn't need a whole lot. Your Dollar Tree doesn't have that. You can try to order online. I know a lot of people order stuff from Dollar Tree online. I don't know what time. I just don't. I've been so caught up in my own jam right now that I'm not sure of all of the details. I just know I have to be there and what I gotta bring. Okay. So when I'm just gonna lay this down on here as centered as I can. I think that right there. Why does that not look centered to me? That's centered right there. Okay. And we're just going to press this down on here. Now, you guys, I have big plans for this, okay? Big plans. Do you guys think the full card is called Bavarian? I'm not going to do all the swirlies around here. I think that I do want to chalk the words Honeybee, but not the Abelia, A-B-E-I-L-L-E, Abel, whatever that says, because I don't know what it means. So we're just going to do the B. Where in the world? I thought I had all my colors out, but I don't. All right. Are you kidding me? All right, you guys, we're going to do this in black velvet. Can you wash those cloths with towels? Which cloths? So yes, Linda, you can wash your fuzzing cloths with towels. Absolutely. But before you use it as a fuzzing cloth again, after you wash it, make sure you run it with a lint roller. He is a cute bee. He's a very cute bee. You all, I have so many plans for this guy. Oh, I'm so excited. All right, so I'm just going to grab some chalk paste here in the color black. Now, you guys, when you're working, yes, I got my car back. And it's working great. When you're working with cork, you really have an option, okay? This is a surface that you can heat set on because it's cork, right? It'll take heat. So you can use paste or you can use ink. It's completely up to you. If you plan to leave it outside all the time, maybe ink would be a better idea, but otherwise paste will work just fine, and you can always seal it with a clear sealer if you want to make it last even longer. Okay. You need to use them now. Means bra. Why would I want to put Honeybee bra on here then? Okay. We're definitely not talking that word then if it means bra. All right, you guys. Let's get our... Ooh, I got lucky there. That paste just kind of fell right off of that. All right. I got too much on there. It's leaking off the sides. Oh, B! you typed bra, Cindy. Oh, my goodness. I swear I read bra. Oh, shoot. I got in part of the E because it leaked off of there. Oh, no. I overloaded my squeegee. Big time overloaded my squeegee. Oh, it means B in Spanish. Okay, we're going to just not. You guys, I'm going to make that part, whatever happened there, just kind of blend in when we do other parts. I'm not too worried about it. Oh, you just give me y'all. Give me a second. We're going to get there. We are going to get there. All right. Now, this one right here, I do think that I want to pull up a little bit more recently or a little bit more often than I would anything else. Just because it's cork and it's really going to suck up that paste and dry it a little faster. So we're going to use our paste and pull method. A little bit more strategically using cork than what we might on other surfaces that won't dry quite like that. B in French. That makes sense. We're kind of doing this whole French vibe right now. All right, let's get a little bit farther down on the B here, and then we're going to pull up again because it's, like I said, it's going to absorb that paste, and it's going to dry a little faster because it's cork. So all that means is that you paste a little bit, and then you pull a little bit, and you paste a little bit, and you pull a little bit. And the more that you paste and pull like that, the better you're going to have your design turn out without your paste drying in the silk screen. Ah! Why is my squeegee so overloaded? It's because my black paste is in really good shape right now. All right, let's see if we can finish this bee real quick. Let's see. Now that I want more paste off of my squeegee, there's like nothing left. So you guys, I'm just rotating my board as I need to make it easier for me to get into the little spots and get all the angles that I need. And make sure that I've got that whole bee covered. Okay, you guys, I think we're ready now. Oh my goodness, the detail in this thing is insane. Holy moly, I love this. You guys, look at the detail in that bee. Isn't that so beautiful? Oh my goodness. So pretty. So pretty. I love it. All right, that part's done. I do not know yet at this point in time if I need to lay that back down. You know, I have a Lazy Susan right over here and I never ever use it. I just spin my stuff for some reason. Thank you. All right, I think that that's all for the black for right this second. Thank you. I'm going to spray that down. We might have to put that back over there because we are going to color in our bee a little bit and give him just a little bit more color than what he's got now. Because I want him to look really, really real if I can. So let's get him all dried up so that when we paint him in, none of that black smudges. So far, so good. So far, so good, y'all. All right. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and grab some different colors. Now, if you guys are on for something and it is a game changer. Oh, using that Lazy Susan. All right, if you guys are on my site and you go to the Tiffany collection, the Tiffany Thiessen collection, you're going to see that they actually give you some recipes for how to mix different colors to make different colors. So tonight we're going to make saffron. We're going to make saffron using bumblebee, bark, and just a little bit of pesto. Okay? And this is going to be, in my opinion, like the perfect bee color called saffron. All right. So when you're doing this recipe, what it says on there is 8 parts bumblebee, 1 part pesto, 1 part bark. Okay. And we're going to actually use quite a bit of this tonight. Both for painting purposes and something else. Well, let's not really, really, really super overdo it. We can always make more. I hate wasting paste. But we can always make more, okay? All right, there's the yellow called Bumblebee. Hi, Carolyn. We're going to put a little bit of bark in there. You guys, this is 8 parts Bumblebee to 1 part bark. Okay, so I would say that's probably right there about 1 part bark. No, it needs a little bit more to be 1 full part bark. Okay, right there. 1 part bark. And 1 part pesto. So an equal amount of bark and pesto. And you guys, it's like a pea-sized amount. It's not very much at all. We're just going to scrape that in there and stir it up. And I make a mess every single time I do anything. Hi, Carolyn. So, you guys, bark, Bumblebee, and pesto all mixed together should make saffron. Let's check it out and see how well this recipe works. As we just kind of get going here. Oh, I think it's working just great. Oh my gosh, that totally worked. That absolutely gave me saffron. Holy cow, who knew, right? Tiffany Thiessen knew, I'll tell you that. All right. Bark, pesto, and Bumblebee give you this gorgeous, like mustardy saffron color. It's a little more than a freckle tonight. Yep. Little more than a freckle. This gorgeous saffron color. Now, way back when we used to have a color called saffron and I loved it. I did run out. I don't have any left, you guys. So I have to make my own now. It keeps kicking you out and sending you to a jewelry auction. You don't want to, oh no! You never heard that color. Well, this is how you make it right there. Bumblebee, pesto, and bark. And you guys can see the difference in the 2 colors. Like that's Bumblebee and that's saffron. Okay. To me, saffron is just more of a yellowish color. And then we're also going to get out another tray and we're going to add some Dune to this one. Woo-wee. For the wings, we don't need a whole lot because we are going to watercolor kind of with the wings. And we're going to add some water to these. Hello, Kim. Just to get them into more of a paint type like consistency to make them easier to paint with, okay? Now I almost feel like, well, I don't know, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We're going to figure it all out together. Warmer. All right, you guys, here we go. Let's start painting with this. And if we're not precise enough, that's okay. We can always go back to this thing and we can always put our transfer back over it if we happen to go outside the lines, which we probably will. So I may want to wash my transfer and just kind of do it again right over top of where I've already got my bee. Okay? Okay, you guys, I'm going to grab some of this white. And it is mixing with that black a little bit, so I'm going to have to be a little bit more careful how I put this down on here. But I definitely want to get this to where it doesn't look the exact same yellow as the board in the back, or as the background color. I want it to stand out just a little bit more than that. Whoop. I'm being sloppy. That's okay. Actually, right here in the end, I think I'm going to mix that a little bit with that black just to add some shadow in there a little bit. Okay? Thank you for sprinkling. So now we've got a wing that just looks a little bit more of the white side. We're going to let that dry for just a second while we do the other one. I think I am going to go back over with the transfer, at least on the parts where it needs to be. I probably not on the head because I'm not going to paint the head. But I do think that with the parts that need to be, I will go back over it with the transfer. I got to teach Jen how to wash these things for me. And do a thorough job. But I do definitely like how it looks now that a little bit of that black mixed in there, and it gave it some dimension with those wings. But even still, I think I want to come back in and I'm going to add, you guys, just the teensiest, tiniest bit of some of the saffron color with that vanilla. And see if I can add just some hints of some extra color in there. I feel like all that little bit of detail, just the little bits of extra color, the little bits of extra stuff, just it makes it stand out even more because it really matters in my opinion. When you see that change in color, you see that change in texture, all of that stuff just makes a world of difference to me. All right, there we go, you guys. I like this. You guys see now it's got a little bit of yellow in the wings and how pretty that looks. Okay. I think I want to use the same brush because I love this brush. I love it so much. All right, here we go, you guys. We got the white. I did not wax over it first. Did not wax over it first. And this was part of the reason why, because I knew I was going to be painting in there. And because you really don't need to wax on cork. All right, you guys, here we go with the bee. And I think I actually might bring a little bit of this back in here too. So let's get some saffron yellow in here for the bee. I am going to go back over with my transfer because I'm seeing this now. I'm painting it sloppy. And going back over it is just going to make a world of difference in this, okay? All right, so let's get the middle of these things all done first. That saffron color is gorgeous. It's perfect for a bee. And then once I've got that all colored in, I'm actually going to come back over, wipe off my brush, and then just kind of try to take a little bit of this black and blend it in there just to give a little bit of shadowing. Because once I put my transfer back down, it'll just add a little bit more to those areas to have them shadowed. I think you guys will see what I mean when I get it down on there. All right, you guys ready? Hi, Carlene. Oh. All right, I'm washing that off just in case I need it again. But I think I'm good with this. I think I'm good with how that turned out. We're still going to use more of this tonight. I think we are done with the white, though, with the dune. Or with the oh my gosh, that color, vanilla. What was that? You were doubting the way the yellow would turn out. The colors didn't make sense, but wow, it really does, doesn't it? All right, we're going to get this all dried up. We're going to do a quick, very, very quick wash on the transfer and then lay it back down and just get all the detail on the bee right here where we've got any color at. Just to bring all of that right back out, okay? Thank you, Corey. We're so not done that. I have so much more to show you guys. Oh, I'm so excited for this project. All of my extra little doodads and doohickeys that are over here that you guys can't see yet are what I'm so excited about. It's already on a towel, Laura. What are you doing? All right. Here we go, you guys. Quick wash. For a quick wash, at your craft table, you just spray it down with some water. We're going to wipe off all that paste as much as we can. Give it another spritz. And then we're going to go over it with our board eraser. Now, you guys, if I was at my sink, I would be cleaning this much, much more thoroughly than what I'm doing right now. But this is all that I have to do in order to be able to lay it back down. All right, now, ooh, I actually don't want to flip that dirty towel over onto my surface. I will grab another one. Keep. Hi, Janice. All right, now we're going to put clean side of transfer onto a clean towel. We're going to spray the sticky side of the transfer, you guys. Spray in the sticky side. We're going to get all that paste off the sticky side. Hold on to it, though. Don't send it flying across the room like I almost did. Okay, that's good. That's all the area is clean now that I needed it clean. And so all I'm going to do now is just give this a quick dry. And I'll tell you guys, if you're going to dry your transfer like this, be careful. Be careful because you can melt it. I mean, I consider myself to be... You use a disinfecting wipe to clean it when you're in a hurry. That works too. I consider myself to be no longer an amateur. So I will do this, but it's not recommended by the company to ever use heat on your transfers just because they're afraid that you'll get sidetracked and end up melting it. Okay, y'all. Let's lay it back down on this baby and we're going to re-chalk just those parts of the wings and the body. Let's line it up as best as we can. Ooh. Y'all, I think I got it like perfect. Like perfect! Woohoo! Yay! All right. I'm going to grab a mini just because. Go back over that wing part. And any part where we put the white at that was just for painting purposes is going to stay white. Any part where it should have the black outline will now be black again. Okay, this was all where we did yellow at. So we'll put that back through there. This was more yellow, done. Oh, I'm so excited for this piece. I feel like I really have to focus right now, though. We'll see how far we can get tonight, you guys. If this ends up being a part, like a two-parter, then no matter what, we won't go past 11. That's like my, if it's a school night for the kids, that's my absolute maximum. I think we can be done with it before then. All right, we're almost done with the chalking part anyhow. Woo! Almost. All right, you guys. Here we go. Let's see what happens now. Let's see what happens now that we put that back down to get all that detail to just show back up again. Here we go. Are y'all ready? All right, what do you guys think? You could have rechalked the entire bee, but it wasn't necessary. I think that that looks fantastic. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited about my bee. Oh, I love it. I love my bee. Thank you. So beautiful. Well, hi, Noemi. Things are good, yeah. Thank you. For any of you guys too that live like in the Novi area of Michigan, I will be at the oh my gosh, what is it called? It's the big event place, the Expo Center, you guys, on Grand River tomorrow, until about 2 o'clock, from like 9:30 to 2-ish. And then I'll be back out there on Saturday as well. So if you guys want to stop out and say hi, you can absolutely do that. I'd love to see ya. If you do. All right, y'all. Here we go. I know, such detail, right? We love the detail in these transfers. I do need a drink. Now, we're still not done, you guys. We're still not done. We are going to create something to make some beehive on here, but I'm not going to use a transfer for it. Okay, we're actually going to use bubble wrap tonight to make a beehive pattern on this surface. Okay, so what I'm going to start with, just scrap pieces that I had laying around in my craft room to do this beehive project. I have just a scrap piece of wood, you guys. That's all it is. It's like balsa wood. And one of these things here, I've used these for several different things. All that I'm trying to do here is just make a handle of some sort, okay? So I'm just going to take some glue, and this can totally be temporary. I don't have to keep these glued together. This is just my solution for right this second. I'm going to glue that right to the bottom of that piece there. And then I'm going to take my bubble wrap, and you want it bubble side down. And I'm just going to make basically a bubble wrap stamp. The surface is from Dollar Tree. You guys, if you need the supply list, then please type the word B in the comments, and I'm going to send you the link for all of the information for the project tonight. So to me, this is just going to make it even easier to do what I got to do. I didn't measure my bubble wrap before I cut it. Just grab some. And all I'm going to do is just tape this on the top of here. Oh, thank you, Noemi. I am excited. Where did I put my tape? There's my tape. So this right here is just, this is a temporary solution that's going to help me with my problem, okay? With being able to get this on here a little bit easier. Not that I have a problem. You know what I mean. It's just going to help me to be able to put this stuff on here a little bit easier. To have basically a homemade bubble wrap stamp. You weren't expecting what, Pam? A bubble wrap stamp? The idea of a bubble wrap stamp? A bubble wrap stamp, y'all. Make yourself a bubble wrap stamp. I like saying that. Can't tell. Okay, here we go, you guys. Bubble wrap stamp. Okay. Some of my bubbles are popped on this. Okay, we're going to have to just go with it, though. We're going to have to go with it. Thank you, Pam. I made it up myself. I really did. All right, y'all. Here's what I'm going to do because I don't want to actually stamp this down into that paste. And I want a little bit of some color variation. So, ooh. All right, I'm going to throw one more color into the mix, I think. Just because I'm also going to throw just a little bit, you know, of bark. I am going to throw a little bit of bark on this. Okay? And I mean a little bit. All right, so I'm going to grab some paint brushes, and we're actually going to paint our bubble wrap instead of trying to stamp it onto the actual bubble wrap itself, okay? So let's just grab some cheap little brushes here. And I'm going to hold this up. I'm going to do like this, you guys. And I'm just putting color on my bubble wrap. All right, I want that done in saffron. Just like so. And then I'm just going to put just a little bit. Ooh, that's a lot, a little bit. Ooh, that was a lot, a little bit. Oh, come on. That's better. All right, just a little bit of some brown in there. We're going to have some spots where it's a little darker. But just for a little bit of color variation. Necessity is the mother of invention. I love that. You are so right. You are so right. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my stamp, and you guys, we're going to go around this bee, and we're going to stamp some color in here to make some beehive. Now, I sure hope this works. Oh, here we go. Okay, seriously, I like that a lot. I feel like I need more color on there, though. What do you guys think? No, it's so perfect. No, it needs more color. It needs more color. I don't quite have my bubbles like full of color right now. Let's get a little more color on there. All right, let's try to stamp again. Oh, you guys, what do you think? Jeez, I like it. I feel like this one right here needs to be redone, though. What do you guys think? Do you love that technique? That one right there got a little bit messed up, but I still like it. I'm going to try to do some more where I just don't press quite as hard. And see if I can't get some on here that are very, very faint. Very faint. Ooh, nope, that got it not faint at all. Ah! Okay, I'm loving this. I am loving this piece. Absolutely. Holy moly! Holy moly! Okay, I really, really, really love it. I really, really, really love it, you guys. And now what we can do is just undo this bubble wrap. I don't think it needs any more. I think if I put any more on there, it's going to be too much. It's just enough. Just enough. All right, let's go ahead and take this off of here. And then we can just throw this bubble wrap right in the garbage can. Easy, easy cleanup. Super easy cleanup. Don't worry, there's still more, you guys. There's still more. We're not done yet. We are not done yet, but I think we're done with the color. I am loving this piece. Are you guys all loving it? Okay, we're done with all of our color now. We're done with our little block. Let's get this dried up. Put some of our pastes away. And now we're just going to add some finishing details on here. A little bit of just extra pizzazz and a little extra love. Bam! I'm glad that you like that that came in handy for you. Oh my gosh, you guys. Super duper excited for this piece so far. But there's still just a little bit more. All right, you guys, here we go. Get some stuff off my table so I'm not bumping into it. I don't like bumping into stuff. Let's throw those down there for right now. Okay, we're going to add a little bit of embellishment to this. Okay, you guys. Here we go. I think I'm actually done with that too. All right. I did forget something. Hold on just a second. It's right here. I just got to grab it. All right. We're going to grab some Mod Podge. And... and my glitter tray, you guys. Oh, get ready for this part. All right. Here we go. And you guys, if you don't have these, grab them. They are so convenient for so many different things. I love them so much. And I just wash them at my sink afterwards and use them again and again and again. And they're so inexpensive. All right, we're going to grab some Mod Podge. I'm going to grab a stiff bristle brush like this right here. And we are going to create on this piece some spots of a bright gold glitter to look like pollen. So, ooh, let me do this first. I know that there are other colors of glitter that are just kind of all over on this thing. Oh, I haven't used this bright gold yet either. So we got to punch that out. What do I punch it with? Maybe this. Oh, you guys, I almost forgot something. Oh, I'm glad that didn't hit the water. There we go. I got it punched out, y'all. Actually, I don't think I'm going to do that other step now. Now that I'm looking at it, I like it how it is. Okay, here we go. I'm going to take our board. We're just going to get some Mod Podge on here. And I am just going to lightly tap some Mod Podge on this bee in different spots. Y'all, I'm just tapping, okay? I'm not trying to get it thick on here. I don't want the glitter to stick a lot in here. I just want it to look like it's been dusted a little bit with some pollen, okay? That's like the perfect gold bee color too. Thought I had a little bit of gold up there. I don't even know. You're not getting notifications. I don't know what's going on. I really don't with the notification thing. All right. Here we go, y'all. Let's check it out. I'm going to kind of move it around though. Spin it around a little bit. Make sure I get all of that Mod Podge. Shiny bee pollen. Yes. Y'all, some shiny bee pollen. What do you guys think of that? Oh, I love it. I love it. It's like it just gave it just a little bit of pollen in here. And I can always come back once this is dry and kind of brush off any excess. Or just leave it because it does just look like pollen that's landed on there. Can you guys see all that sparkle and shine on that? And just a little bit, you guys. I don't want to do like a ton of sparkle and shine all over this. I just want it to look, like you said, pollinated in different spots. Make it look like that is a busy bee that's been out working. And I will seal this thing too before the auction so that it's not all glittery all over the place. I'm gonna try not to dump that glitter all over the place. Because it is just sitting right there. All right, you guys, last but not least, glue gun is on. We're going to just finish this up with a little bit of some floral. Okay, and actually, we're not as late as what I thought we were going to be tonight. So, I'm missing something, though. I just know that I am. I feel like I need some extra flowers. Oh, I've got this whole bin down here. I forget about this bin. Hold on. This is my bin of scraps. This is my bin of scraps. Okay, so these are the flowers that I want to put on here. Oops, what happened? I lost you guys. Let me get you back. Diamond dust on the wings would be pretty. Yes. All right, you guys, these are the flowers that I just found the other day at Joann that I want to use on here because they've got this really beautiful gold in the middle. And they're white. And I think that these are going to grow really good with this project. But I feel like there's not enough greenery to go with them. Okay? We need a little bit more greenery for our bee. And so I'm going to try to see if I can find some greenery amongst my pile. Yo, actually, that right there works really well for me. It just kind of brings a little bit more green out. What do you guys think? Just gives it a little bit more to that flower. Okay, I like this. I like this one a lot. Otherwise, we just don't have enough green that I think we... Oh my gosh! All right, let me find some more of these little green flowers. Or green leaves. I have plenty of them. And we're going to put this little bee surrounded by some cute little white flowers. And then I think that we're going to call it at that. What do you guys think? Does it need more than that? Y'all tell me what you think. I'll try to flatten this as much as I can. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, heck yeah. Well, you better be charging. All right, I got that center part down there. I do think that I need to glue the actual leaves. Because it's not wanting to stay where I want to put it. It's wanting to kind of pull up from the board a little bit, and I don't want that. What about a bow? I don't think I want to do a bow on this one. Only because, well, because I don't know. I know what ribbon I've got, and I maybe, and I've got some ribbon right here that I like, but I don't know if I like it enough to put it on this project. All of my bee ribbon, I'm not sure about. I just don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. I'm so torn because of what ribbon selection I've got as to whether or not I want to put a bow on here. Let's see here, you guys. I glued that one down really good. No bow. I don't think so to a bow too. Okay, I like that positioning right there. Little dab here. I'm going to glue this one down, but not the other one. Just in case I want to lift that one up to put something underneath it. Oh, come on, stay. Burlap and raffia bow in the middle somewhere. Definitely need more flower than that. Maybe we'll even do one with just one leaf. Let's see how it looks. Let's see how it looks. I think you got to have multiples of 3 for flowers, right, you guys? At least. Oh, I don't want it to cover the bee. Oh, I don't know! Oh, thank you, Stephanie. I'm not liking the leaves right now and where they're positioned, I don't think. Maybe I change this one. I don't know, you guys. There's something about no greenery, just the flower. All right, well, this one's kind of tacked down on here, so I don't know if I can get it up now. Hold on, let's try. The greenery is messing with me, even though I thought it would look funky without it. Oh, look at that. We got it off without messing it up. All right, let's see if we can cut the greenery off. We tried it. We didn't like it. We tried it. We didn't like it. Maybe just the flowers. Maybe we just do the flowers. I agree with you guys. It was just too much. It was just too much. Do we want to add any more flowers like over here though? Like maybe to offset it a bit? What do you guys think? I think I kind of like it with the offset flowers. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I like the offset flowers. Top. I think I like them offset a little bit more. More flowers at the top. Like up here. I like them offset, you guys. I like them offset. That's all of those flowers that I have, and I glued them down because that's where I like them at. I think it's beautiful! You guys! And then I still have room that if I want to put some kind of a bow at the top of some sort, you know, if I want to do a little... This was the color I had picked out, and no, it doesn't work. All right, Carol! You guys, I think that this right here is going to be the finished piece. I think that that's stunning. I think it's going to go great with the other things that I've got done. I don't have any more, Carol. No, this is it. That's all I've got. But now if I want to put a bow or something off over here, I can put a bow on this side. I wonder... Let's check one more place, you guys. Let's check and see. No, I don't have any of the chiffon ribbon either that matches that color. I'm going to have to figure out a ribbon. Oh, hold on. You guys, I have a velvet. I have velvet and green ribbon. Yo, what do you think? And I also have velvet and black. I don't know where's my black at? Where's my black? Oh, I've got velvet and brown. Somewhere I have black. Just maybe not right here where I can find it at the moment. But you guys, we'll use some of this. Oh, I could use the cream that goes with the flowers. Oh my goodness, you guys, we are on to something right now. We are on to something. If I just knew where the black was at, I would throw that color in here too. But these two are going to look fantastic together. Let's see here. What do I want to do? A rag ribbon. Let me see what I can make happen real quick, you guys, because I'm getting tired too. All right, we're going to go with a... Oh my gosh. That one's good. Because it's only one-sided, any lace, I do have lace, but all my lace is like bright white or an off color that just doesn't quite work. All right, we're going to make this one a little bit bigger than the other one, I think. All right, I think I've got it. You guys, I think I have it. I think I have it here. Hold on. You have some honeycomb and some bees that you could send. I have tons of it, Rebecca. I honestly do. I have so many bees and bee things. It's just a matter of getting my head wrapped around like what to do with it. And I think that that's the hardest part for a lot of us when it comes to crafting is like, okay, this looks great and it's going to look good on something. But what? Actually taking it out and making something with it is the hard part. So as far as supplies go, I have a lot. All right, let's see here. You guys, I think I got it. I think I got it. Bear with me here because I can put something in the middle of this. Thank you, Ro. Whoops. Okay. I think we're almost there. A black button is a possibility. Actually, I think a black button would look fantastic, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Okay, but hold on. Let me check out these because I also have got... Hold on a second. I have like an entire drawer or entire baggie full of like black and gold or just gold and white or gold and whatever of these little beads and of buttons. And I don't know where I got these at, but they're all stunning and beautiful. I actually think that I like this one right here that's like really, really blingy. Not blingy, but you know what I mean. It's kind of big. Ooh, this one's pretty too, but kind of small. I'm so glad, Pam. I think I'm going to go with that one that's got the little hearts on it. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's gorgeous. So let's glue this guy down. Oh no, I ran out of battery. All right, let's hopefully we can glue it all down before my hot glue cools down. Because it's about to happen. I might have to cut these tails a little bit. You guys, this button right here is gorgeous, and I think it's perfect. Personal preference. I like it. I just hot glued my finger. Whoops. And that was hot. Maybe you might think it's too big. I can change it if we decide I don't like it. But for right now, you guys, I'm calling this piece finished. In just a second. These are way too long. All right, you guys. I think I did pretty good. I think I did pretty good. I hope that you guys all love this too. I think that that's definitely auctionable for a good cause. I think it's definitely, I'm going to have to put some more hot glue on here. But you guys, this started off as a Dollar Tree surface. I mean, seriously? Seriously? From Dollar Tree to this? I think we did pretty darn good. One more creation for Watts of Love, the auction. It kind of resembles a honeycomb. Yes! Okay, you guys. Some things are starting to, that's gotta get cooled down right there. All right, y'all. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you really, really, really enjoyed this project tonight. And you feel inspired to make some things like this yourself, maybe with the Dollar Tree surface that you might find at your store. I love it. I think it turned out fantastic. And you guys, guess what else? It's still a cork board. You could still use push pins on this, and you could still attach sticky notes to it. Y'all, you could still use this as a cork board if you wanted to. And I just love that about this piece. It's still very versatile. All right, you guys, that's it for me for tonight. Thanks so much for watching. Tomorrow night is my scheduled night off, but I will likely go live from the event tomorrow in Novi with Miss SPG and some of the girls on her team, just to show you guys what it is that it's all about down there at the craft fair, okay? All right, y'all have a good night. If you are not yet a Perks member and you want to know how you can save 30% on all your projects all the time, then definitely follow those links to Perks or send me a message. And if you guys need anything, message me and I'll help you out, okay? All right, love you guys so much. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys back here on Saturday, okay? Bye, everybody.